My name is Levana Zamir. I was born in Cairo in 1938. Then, the golden era of the Jews of Egypt. In May 14, 1948, the day David Ben-Gurion declared the creation of the State of Israel, at midnight, 10 Egyptian officers broke into our house, searching everywhere. They opened all the closets, all the drawers. They cut mattresses. They found nothing. They left. They did the same to my uncle's house. They found nothing too, but they took him to prison. Next day, they confiscated our family business, one of the biggest printing houses in Cairo. And they did the same to 1,300 men, Jewish men and 50 women, putting them in prison for 1.5 years without any trial. But my own trauma was next day when I went to school. The teacher told me, "They took your uncle to prison." I couldn't believe. I cried and ran to my mother asking her, "Is that true? My uncle is a criminal?" She told me calmly, "No, your uncle is not a criminal. They took him just because we are Jews." All of a sudden, for me, being a Jew was a crime. Well, at school, my best friend was a Muslim, and the second best friend was a Christian. We were the trio at school. But all of a sudden, I felt marginal. Then persecutions began. My elder brother, 16 years old then, was beaten in the street by a group of young Arabs until bleeding. Then, in June 1948, a bomb exploded in the Jewish quarter of Cairo, killing many, and with hundreds of Jews wounded. It was horrible. And again, in September 1948, another bomb exploded. Buildings collapsed with people inside. After a year and a half in prison, my uncle was released on one condition: he had to leave Egypt, right from prison to the ship, out of Egypt. He was expelled. Then they came to my father, telling him, "You will find your brother on a ship that day, that hour, and you are invited to leave too at Faddalu." We had to leave. And we did. Then my mother told my father, "I want to go to a country where everybody is a Jew," so nobody could tell my children "Idbahul Yahud" anymore. And we made Aliyah. Today, from the 100,000 Jews in Egypt during the 50s, are left only 4 widows who were married to non-Jews and the president of the community, and 1 man in Alexandria. They all left or were expelled like us, leaving behind all their assets, their life, their identity. The State of Israel is a miracle. It is not for granted. It is not invincible. God help us for this miracle to continue for our children, for Am Yisrael. Amen ve'amen.